اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله الطيبين الطاهرين. اللهم اغفر لي ولإخواني يا رب العالمين. لا تؤاخذنا يا رب العالمين إنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. And there is nothing better than istighfar and salah ala Sayyidina Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. If you spend your life in them, you haven't wasted anything in your life. And if some people fear Allah like they fear Corona, we would be in a better shape. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. We're still talking about at-tawbah for the next 7 minutes, inshallah. And we're mentioning that at-tawbah also has levels. The tawbah of the beginners and the tawbah of those who have been journeying to Allah Azza wa Jal, and the tawbah of those who are advanced. May Allah Ta'ala make us among them. The tawbah of the beginners in general, those who are in general in ghafla from Allah, or they just started, they want to go back to Allah. So they try to deal with Allah based on transactional relationships. Yani, they make tawbah to increase their account in obedience and good things. That's what they do. Tawbah is a good thing. I'm going to do it. I have more account. I have more rewards. I have more hasanat. That's the tawbah of the beginners. And this tawbah, obviously, to the awliya of Allah, to the advanced awliya of Allah, has a bad adab with Allah. This kind of tawbah. Why? Well, number one, because it denies implicitly the grace of Allah of covering you and delaying you. When you're thinking, let me rush to do tawbah so I can increase my rewards, I increase my account of rewards and ta'ah, in a sense, you're not seeing, or you're implicitly denying His grace, that He's been covering you so long and He's been delaying you so long. And therefore, they said, yani the Ahlullah, or the awliya of Allah, or the people, Ahlul Tazkiyah, yani Allah Ta'ala make us among them. They say, Hasanatul Abrar, Sayyiatul Muqarrabin. Hasanat means good rewards. Abrar means the pious people. Are Sayyiat, bad deeds for the Muqarrabin, those who are close. The pious, their good deeds, those who are close to Allah look at them as bad deeds, right? Because you keep going. The way to Allah Azza wa Jal is limitless, and the more you get closer, the more you realize, how much did I thought that was good. How much time did I waste? And I did this. I thought I did it perfectly. And now you're doing it. It has a different dimension. I read the Fatiha a million times. Now it's having a different flavor. And therefore, if they were doing things and they were thinking it's hasanat, Allah Ta'ala has been covering them, has been filling. It has lots of holes, lots of defects. Allah has been filling all these things with His rahmah, with His generosity. So if they think they're hasanat, they're good deeds, then they're thinking they didn't need Allah's covering for them. They didn't need Allah's patience on them and them. And this is a denial, or an implicit denial, of His ni'mah, of covering us and delaying us, giving us opportunity after another. فَلَكَ الْحَمْدُ وَلَكَ الشُّكْرُ يَا مَوْلَاهِ فَلَكَ الْحَمْدُ وَلَكَ الشُّكْرُ يَا اللَّهِ فَلَكَ الْحَمْدُ وَلَكَ الشُّكْرُ يَا اللَّهِ. So therefore, among the problems with the tawbah, thinking it increases the ta'ah only, or it increases good deeds only, or your good accounts only, is there's an implicit factor of possibly denying His covering and delaying you and protecting you, not exposing you, subhanahu wa ta'ala. Kareem, Sattir, subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the other issue also, when beginners do tawbah, thinking the only thing out of it is increasing their account and reward, is that they think that they have a haqq upon Allah. They have now a right upon Allah for having done good. Tawbah is a good deed, and therefore I've done it and I've done it good this time, and now you owe me. Ya Allah, walayadu billah. So thinking that they have done good, and when people think they've done good with Allah, they think that they have a right upon Allah, and where actually Allah has a right upon them. And their right upon Allah means in the dunya He makes things easier for them, in the akhirah He gives them Jannah. And in the dunya, Allah Ta'ala tests people, good and bad. And guess what? Those who are good are more tested, as for the hadith. That should not deter you from being good. That's the path of the Anbiya. أشدكم بلاء الأنبياء ثم الأمثل فالأمثل. As far as the akhirah, it's not haqq, it's His mercy that you enter the Jannah of Allah Azza wa Jalla. Now, and the other issue here, and we'll finish with this, for the beginners who think that, the beginners on the path of tazkiyah to Allah, who think that doing tawbah is to increase their rewards, it gives them a false sense of who they are, because it makes them think that they are people of doing good, which means it gives them an implicit, or it actually leads to an implicit denial of the neediness for Allah's forgiveness all the time, perpetually, continuously. Because if they think they're people of obedience, not people of disobedience, then if I'm of obedience, why would I need forgiveness? Versus if they examine their own good deeds, they would see that their own good deeds can actually be improved, can be better. And therefore, in addition to that, if their good deeds give them or lead them to an experience or a hal or a thinking that, even though if implicit, that they're not in need of Allah's forgiveness while they're doing the good deed and after they're doing the good deed, after they've done the good deed, then this is tyranny, obviously, not just lack of adab with Allah. So I think we'll stop here, inshallah azza wa jal. May Allah Ta'ala forgive us all. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammad. كما صليت على سيدنا إبراهيم وعلى آل سيدنا إبراهيم. بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم يا ربنا اغفر لنا ذنوبنا وإسرافنا في أمرنا وثبت أقدامنا وانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. يا رب العالمين اقسم لنا من خشيتك ما تحول به بيننا وبين معاصيك، ومن طاعتك ما تبلغنا به جنتك، ومن اليقين ما تهون به علينا مصائب الدنيا. متعنا اللهم بأسماعنا وأبصارنا وقواتنا ما أحييتنا، اجعله الوارث منا واجعل ثأرنا على من ظلمنا وانصرنا على من عادانا، ولا تجعل مصيبتنا في ديننا، ولا تجعل الدنيا أكبر همنا ولا مبلغ علمنا، ولا تسلط علينا بذنوبنا من لا يخافك فينا ولا يرحمنا. اللهم ارحمنا فإنك بنا راحم، ولا تعذبنا فإنك علينا قادر، والطف ربنا بنا فيما جرت به المقادير، فإنك على ما تشاء قدير. صل اللهم وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وآله، والحمد لله رب العالمين. فاز ونجا من وحد الله. لا إله إلا الله. خير إن شاء الله. We'll see you tomorrow if Allah wills. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.